As for the long-range forecast, as you can see, some sunshine for the next 4 days. I'm a-looking and I'm a-liking, but not liking the cold temperatures that come with it.
We were able to trek through 2 fields of knee-deep water only to get here to the 3rd channel, but the water is too high and too fast to cross. Now, the athletes I talked to are convinced that their superstitions work. I've never kayaked before, so I'm going to put these superstitions to the test. It was a tub room just like this Carol Ford was put into, but according to the DTHR, it's not the first time the patient's been put in a room like this, nor will it be the last.
Yeah, they've had 2 wins and they've got 5 points out of their last few games, and last night they were in Nashville looking to continue this little streak they are on. First. Our first stop was the Moose Recreation Centre to check in with the Zone 7 inline hockey team from northeastern Alberta. Tell us about your superstition.
My superstition is if I'm wearing a pair of underwear and I play good in that game, I'll keep wearing that pair of underwear until I have a bad one.
So did you play good last game?
Yes, I did.
Can we see your underwear?
Yes, you can. These guys right here. They're a good thing they're black or else they start getting dirty, but got these guys right here.
What's the deal with the bracelets?
I don't know, it's just a team thing.
Maybe a little good luck charm, team bonding. Talk to me.
Good luck, just bonding, makes us a team.
And one of the big superstitions is if you're on a winning streak, don't wash the jersey. But if you're on a losing streak, you make sure you wash them to get that losing sweat off there so we can win the next game. That's just the way it goes.
So are you guys on a winning streak right now?
No, we washed the jersey. They smell good this morning.
Down the street at Medicine Hat High, it was Zone 1A taking on Zone 4 in a nail-biter of a rugby match.
My superstition is I wear Ethan spandex, and I scored a try with them, so.
I'm trying to always help my teammates and in any way I can, so I guess this is good for the whole team, so I'll let him keep them if he wants.
On the other bench, there was a bit of a different approach. No underwear.
Not as much drag. You get more speed, I guess, more flexibility.
Underwear, or the lack thereof, seemed to be the theme of the superstitions, and it didn't change at the Crescent Heights track and field complex.
I didn't have any of these fancy schmancy spandex shorts, so I decided to take my home ec Smiley shorts that I was so proud of and decided to wear them for my races. And I came out with 2 golds.
Our last stop was Strathcona Island Park, where even kayakers have superstitions.
Once I have all my gear on, I put my helmet on, but I don't do up the straps until I'm on the water.
Now, the athletes I talked to are convinced that their superstitions work. I've never kayaked before, so I'm going to put these superstitions to the test. I have my lucky Alberta Summer Games wristband on, I have my lucky underwear on, I have my lucky helmet on. Now it's time to give her a go. At the Alberta Summer Games in Medicine Hat, Mike Dennis, Global News. For 3 days now, Marie Rose Scratch has been stranded on her property, completely surrounded by the raging floodwaters of the Red Deer River. As soon as he heard the news, her husband Bryce rushed home from a business trip in Manitoba, hoping to rescue his helpless wife.
I'm going to try to see if I can get through this county road across and down the field there. We've done it before. And get across the property. Maybe we can communicate there, at least see face to face.
But the barrier the water has put up is making this a desperate situation for the elderly couple.
I wished I was there when she was out, or at least I was there with her.
Another barrier for the couple, Marie Rose is almost completely deaf. With only a life jacket and a pair of waders, Bryce decided to risk his own safety and set out through the fast-moving water. Our camera followed.
Hey! She saw us! Hey!
We were able to trek through 2 fields of knee-deep water only to get here to the 3rd channel, but the water is too high and too fast to cross. Now Bryce Scratch is running out of options.
She's walking around, looks like she's well, wishing she could be out. I'd like to be in, be both together, I guess. But the only alternative to get in here would probably be a helicopter to sit down across out in the field in front of the house.
The couple did register themselves with Stars Air Ambulance in case of an emergency.
They have some information I think it would be vital to make a rescue there if we do need it today.
But because there's no injury or harm to Marie Rose, Stars is grounded. The couple found themselves in a similar situation in 2005 and took steps to prepare for the next flood.
We put in 46,000 pounds of Class 3 riprap 2 weeks ago there, the wife and I. You can see those big rocks over there. Put another little secondary training wall in there.
It was no help. The water is creeping closer and closer to their house. With the telephone lines washed away, the couple can only communicate by sign language from across the river, bringing new perspective to a long-distance relationship. From west of Bowden, Mike Dennis, CHCA News. It's a night Carol Ford would like to forget. Recovering from a life-threatening episode of acute respiratory arrest, Ford was transferred from intensive care to acute care at the Red Deer Regional Hospital. But her new room wasn't what she had anticipated.
I was just told they had room for me down in the regular care. I wasn't ICU anymore, and it was a tub room.
With no windows or TV, the tub room is where patients are bathed and supplies are kept. The labor crunch combined with a bed shortage is forcing the hospital to improvise, putting the patients in a not so comfortable position.
You know that tub rooms aren't ideal, but it is a place where we can provide the patient with the care that's required. It's also private, it's clean, it's safe, and it's a place that we can put patients in. It means that we don't have to leave them in hallways or put them in other situations that might not be as good.
Would you like to stay there if you were sick and couldn't breathe and didn't know if you were going to live or die? And the call button is, it might fall off that little tub and you may not be able to reach it when you really need it. Well, that's a little scary.
It was a tub room just like this Carol Ford was put into, but according to the DTHR, it's not the first time the patient's been put in a room like this, nor will it be the last.
We have been under some severe pressures lately due to staff shortages, both illness and just not being able to fill positions. And any time that we have a shortage of beds and a shortage of staff, then we will use tub rooms if that's necessary.
Those are words which aren't very comforting to Carol Ford.
I'm a human being, and I'm sick. I need care. You don't get it.
Mike Dennis, CHCA News.
We'll see if we can get any indication of either foot or vehicle traffic going in there, and if we can, and if he goes mobile in that wheel, we'll stop it.
Weeding out the drug trade is a game of cat and mouse for the Red Deer street team. The target tonight is a male dealer, well known to police for moving anywhere from 3 to 10 ounces of crack cocaine a week.
Typical ounce goes for anywhere from $1,200 to $1,500 depending on who you are and who you're buying from. So, you know, he's moving anywhere from $3,500 worth of crack cocaine a week up to $10,000.
Target vehicle is parked out right in front of his apartment. Copy that.
Drug dealers, they have obviously a lot to lose. You know, they have their product, whether it's crack cocaine, marijuana, ecstasy, whatever their drug is. You know, they have that to lose. They have a large amount of money that they potentially are going to lose if the police catch them. A lot of the drug dealers carry weapons, whether it be knives, bats, guns. We'll head up to the house where our target is, and we'll set up surveillance. We'll just kind of find a spot to sit in that area and just wait for the vehicle to go mobile and then watch it do a deal and take it down.
After keeping a close eye on the West Park apartment for several hours, a drop takes place.
10-4, he did meet with our target. He did meet with the target. Guys, we're going to take the yellow car. Copy.
Copy. The new target is a yellow car registered to a guy out of Lacombe. And what the plan is this guy could be reloading our target or being loaded by our target.
The new suspect car then hits the road and the street team moves into position.
We're going by 46th Avenue, still in the queue, and I'm checking over to the jury.
Okay, we're eastbound here, just going up the hill on Ross. Watch out, guys, the roads are icy. Looks like we got 2 occupants, guys, in this car. It's hard to tell, but I see a head moving in the passenger seat.
5 unmarked street team vehicles are involved in the operation but remain incognito, waiting until the target vehicle parks before taking down the suspects.
You got Jerry with you here. Let's see what he does and take him down afterwards.
In part 2 of Crackdown, we'll see the street team go face to face with the suspects.
Get your hands up, don't move!
Mike Dennis, CHCA News.
I haven't got out of the wheel. No one's gotten out yet to splash down. As soon as another vehicle comes to that vehicle, we'll take it down, or if it goes mobile, we're going to take it down right here. It's not leaving the lot. Okay, that works.
After sitting for about 15 minutes, a female from the suspect vehicle meets a male in a large truck across the parking lot.
Hey guys, you might as well do it now. Let's do it now. We got the back of it here.
I got the back.
Get your hands up, don't move! Get out! Get on the ground! Don't move! Don't move!
3 suspects in their 20s are arrested and interrogated. The 2 from the Yellow Sunfire are believed to be the buyers, and the driver of the truck is believed to be the dealer.
Payday? Payday today, is it?
Thousands in cash is recovered out of the pockets of the driver of the truck, but the magnitude of the bust isn't discovered until the vehicles are searched.
So whenever we stop people that have dope in their vehicle, we'll always check the engine compartment just to see if anything's been modified or changed, or they may keep product.
The engine turned out clean, but the interior was a different story.
What this is soft cocaine right here. There's three little bags of soft cocaine.
Back at the station, street team members filed the evidence, collecting almost $3,000 in cash, 1 ounce of cocaine with a street value of about $2,800, 1 gram of meth worth roughly $100, a bat, and numerous cell phones. But more important than the items recovered is having one less drug dealer roaming the city.
He's a fairly large player within the city that's moving a fairly large amount of dope weekly. So, you know, an ounce of cocaine is a good pinch, and you know, it's an ounce that's not going to be on the streets tonight, so worked out well.
For the dealer, it didn't work out as well. Thanks to the street team, he could now be facing years behind bars. Mike Dennis, CHCA News.